What's up, Twin Flames? This is Queen Z, and you are now listening to Queen Z's readings on Queen Z Spiritual Insight on YouTube and Queen Z's readings on Facebook. And I am back to continue this Twin Flame journey reading because I'm gonna tell you the masculine and the feminine left off with some good stuff. So I wanted to come back in and actually go through and see what do spirit got to say to the divine masculine and the divine feminine in the collective itself. So without even I'm not gonna procrastinate too long, but before we get started, make sure you did like, subscribe, and comment on my YouTube channel, which is Queen Z's Readings, Queen Z Spiritual Insight on YouTube. And also follow me on TikTok, which is Queen Z Denise. Also on Instagram, which is Queen Z's Readings. And then I also need you to go ahead and go onto YouTube, subscribe to my Mentally There For You podcast channel with me and my co-host as we discuss some of the most common topics that people are afraid to really dig deep down in the dirty spiritually, physically, and mentally. And we also will be having some special guests up here that will be discussing some topics. If you haven't already, you can go on to our YouTube channel. We have two so far. It's called The Power of the Pussy is one episode, and then you got Toxic Parenting. Y'all definitely want to watch Toxic Parenting if you need some, just not saying that we supposed to be perfect parents, but I tell you one thing, she pointed out some good objectives when it come down to a toxic parent. But again, this is a Twin Flame collective reading, and I do want you to take what resonate only if you are on the Twin Flame journey. The roles may be reversed. It can be masculine energy versus feminine energy. Take what resonate, and if you are here to spectate on the other party, take what resonate, leave what doesn't. Some of the things may resonate, and this is not a timestamp type of reading. This is a collective reading, so whenever you see it is when you see it is when you get it, and that's what the message is for you. So let's see what is going on with the divine counterparts when it comes to love. What message do spirit actually have for the two masculine and the feminine energy? Spirit, I ask you to give me a clear reading with positive energy surrounding the collective reading for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Okay, let's see. So, can I get 4 cards for the divine masculine, divine feminine? Okay. So, it's more than 4 cards, but I'm gonna take it. The first card that actually flipped over, the only card that actually flipped over was release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So this may be for the divine masculine or the divine feminine. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Maybe one of you have to release the past. This could be the past energy of an ex. This could be past situations. This could be an ex that still keep lingering around. And a person just will not go away. Y'all know my favorite word. Shoot them dead, get them gone. Get them gone. I'm not literally meaning shoot them dead. What I mean is like decease that energy, let it go. It has to go somewhere because it's not supposed to reside there. The second card that came out is deception. Ooh, deception. It says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So if you are dealing with a divine masculine or a divine feminine, um, somebody's lying. Somebody's not being honest. I don't feel spirit is really not giving me like a malice, not being honest. It's more so the person is not being honest about how they genuinely feel about you, and they hide behind this mask, as if it's a taboo thing for them to be honest with you, to communicate with you about love. This could be the masculine to the feminine, or this could be the feminine to the masculine. Maybe the feminine is hiding her true feelings about certain things. Maybe there's some things that bother her inside. We're going to dig deeper. Just give me a moment. The third card is trust. So, of course, a lot of you have to trust the process when it comes down to this connection, because I'm going to tell you something. This journey is not simple, baby. Hello, thank you for the like. Thanks for joining. So when it says trust, it says this situation is calling for you to have faith. So, huh, And this is when you know you on a twin flame journey because this shit requires a lot of faith, a lot of faith, like dead serious. If you don't got faith when it come down to this connection, you might as well hang it up. You might as well. Hi. Okay, definitely, my love, definitely. So when it says trust, it says this situation is calling for you to have faith. You gotta have faith when you're dealing with this connection because if anybody know what a twin flame journey is, your twin flame connection is nothing but a spiritual relationship between another party that is a part of your soul alignment, and you both are here to this lifetime. If you are able to resonate at the same time and come to union in this lifetime, that is a blessing. Even if you get to know your twin flame in this lifetime, that's a blessing because it's very rare. But I do see that a lot of people is running into their counterpart in this lifetime in the physical, not just in the spiritual. And with that being said, spirit is asking you to trust the process, trust what's taking place. Some things have to be destroyed before things can begin. And plus, it also resonates because it says that deception is here. Deception. So somebody's really lying about their true feelings when it comes down to you. Okay, listen, that we're entitled to that. You know that. But I do feel like somebody has to release their ex. This could be one of you guys, like I said, is still holding on to the past or still accepting the past in your present and you're not able to move forward. But spirit want the other party to still have trust. Still trust in the process and still trust that y'all still basically at baby steps. Because I know people that's been on this journey for like 20 something years, no lie. And they say it doesn't get any easier and it doesn't get any worse. It's just about you and that person balancing the situation out. So, with that being said, Spirit is asking you to trust the process. Allow, if you know that this is a spiritual connection, this is for some, right? You are aware that in order for this connection to thrive, you both have to seek the higher power. You both have to have faith. You both got to connect to God or whoever you believe in. So it's more based on, oh, look, crown chakra, babe, root chakra. Yes, it's some heart chakras is in the background. Y'all see that. But I do see some of you may be dealing with a new love. Maybe Serenity, why you put your energy on my doggone life? It says new love. So some of you may be seeking a new connection with somebody new, maybe somebody that you feel is going to be more reciprocal when it come down to loving you and their ability to understand and not and like to basically I say decide what they genuinely want. Because again, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, just as confused in the beginning as the feminine. I do know if you are dealing with a masculine, the shit is confusing. And it's confusing even more for them because they logical. So their minds, hey Wanisha, their mindset is different. So they the things that we accept and the things that we okay with, they're kind of bottled by that because we're emotionally gonna feel as a feminine. We're gonna tap into our inner selves automatically. They don't understand that. A lot of masculine still stuck on this is when they gotta connect they masculine and their feminine energy. They think that being in their feminine energy is gay. No, being in your feminine energy is being able to tap into your intuition and be guided by your inner being and not allowing the world to distract you. The eyes play a messy trick on the mind, and I'm gonna tell you that now. So a lot of masculines, I wrote a status on my page earlier, and I said men are affected by what they see, and women are affected by what they feel. So if a woman constantly go through tortures and pains, and through different relationships, they keep attracting domestic violence. This is why they say heal yourself after every relationship because then you won't attract the same type of energy from the next person. So whenever we sit down and we really think about it, whether you masculine or feminine, you can attract the next person, but that doesn't mean that it's that person that is giving that energy because sometimes the universe will do a trick and actually allow that person to be residing in that same energy that you're commonly used to until you break free from that same chain of thought. So divine masculine or divine feminine, you may be looking for a new love, a new person, but make sure you heal the wounds that already burden you through this connection with your masculine, or if you haven't found your masculine and you've been running into karmics lately. So you have to trust. First of all, you got to trust yourself. Because the only way you're deceived, the only person you really can deceive is yourself. So even if somebody's doing you wrong, the things that you accept and you allow to keep continue divine counterparts, is what actually dictate your own thoughts and your own feelings towards your connection and your wholeness for yourself. Next, you got codependency. So when I see codependency here, maybe you or the other party may have some type of addictions that or maybe they especially if you're dealing with a masculine. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna keep picking on the masculine, and it could be the feminine too, because sometimes some ladies is running out of they running off of masculine energy. So what they're doing the same shit that men is doing. And that's go and get the bag, that F and F personality, like I don't need no nigga type energy. We gotta stop saying that to the universe, knowing damn well at night motherfuckers go home and they cry and they sleep and they say they really need a nigga or they really need a girl. So, matter of fact, I'm doing a segment tomorrow with my brother, my boyfriend's brother, and we about to kill this because we're really about to tell y'all stop saying that. Stop saying y'all don't need one another. Knowing damn well you do need a counterpart, because other than that, that rose toy that the feminists keep playing with and them damn pornos that these damn masculines keep watching and beating on for ain't gonna last but too long. Your coochie gonna get irritated and it's gonna still feel for some good, and the masculines is gonna still feel for that woman's touch. So even if these people are attracted to artificial things, their times is running out, and this is what I feel like the universe is actually trying to prepare us, and this is why you cannot. Okay, some of us are losing faith in connections and being with a relationship or being the other half to anybody. We starting to feel like we need to do it on our own or be by ourselves, right? But Spirit said this is why you don't trust yourself. That's why you can't trust another person. Because the fear that you reside from in the past is still trickling over into your current thought. And when you keep on continuing with that chain of thought and that pattern, guess what? You shot your whole ability to move forward and be in an abundant relationship completely down. So I do feel like somebody is codependent on that energy. It's like I don't need nobody. I don't care. I don't want no man. None of these men ain't got shit for me. But Spirit is saying get out of that chain of thought, because when you keep on saying that and then you do decide, okay, maybe I do need a man, or you trying to be friends with a man. Hey, honey, Spirit said this is why you're gonna keep attracting the in and outers out of your life. If you want something permanent, start affirming what you really genuinely want from a counterpart if you're feminine, vice versa for the masculine. So I do see there is somebody new that may have got somebody attention. This may be the masculine or the feminine again. Even if this is a karmic person, if you are dealing with the opposite sex and the person is codependent on the worldly things still, which a lot of them are. That means the fast lane, the beautiful looks and the money and the sex and the drugs and what we look good together type energy. Sometimes your counterpart actually can look beat the fuck up, and but that person got a good spirit and they got a good heart for you. But I do feel like a lot of us codependent on our structure of what we want our person to look like or how we want our person to be, that we stereotyping it, that to the point where we're putting too much higher expectations and it's not realistic. So yes, for some of you, I do feel like whoever you are attracted in the new may actually have codependent issues as well. This is for a very little. I don't feel like it's a collective energy. I just feel like it's for some. So be careful what you attract, because if you're attracting somebody that, if you're already dealing with somebody that got codependency issues, be not the person that need be needed. You get what I'm saying? Make sure you're a person that you can give, you can reciprocate that energy, but that person is also going to give to that connection too. So you got past life energy. This is definitely probably dealing with a masculine. This person, it says you have known each other before. You've been in this person's face. You know who this person is. You dealt with this person. This probably definitely is your masculine, right? But for some, I'm telling you, it's mass scenarios coming. So maybe the collective, like we got all different types of shit going on in our own personal lives. But I do see for a feminine, right? You could be dating somebody new. You're trying to have faith in this connection to move forward, but I feel like you're masculine. You're being deceptive to this person because you still got feelings for your masculine. You can't get over your feelings. So this is why the release your ex card is here for some feminine. Or if you are a person that was dealing with a karmic relationship, you still are thinking about this person, and you know deep down inside you got to release this person in order for you to move forward in your life in a better way. But I do feel like some of you are being deceptive, because you may have attracted somebody new. Maybe you are just friends with this person. This person's starting to get feelings for you, but you don't have those same type of feelings for that person. So what Spirit is saying, you're being deceptive to yourself. You got to be honest with yourself first, and then you got to be honest with the next person. And fear cannot reside in that, because then you're basically going to keep attracting the same type of energy. Or you may attract your own damn karma because, ooh, I didn't even see this last card, but I say the best for last, I promise. Um, mm, okay. So, this person from your past life, right? I feel like some of you got, a couple of situations that's surrounding you. I'm gonna try my best to read all the energy, and give you as much as I can. But all right, so the last card that I have in my hand is calling in your soulmate, right? Some of you are over the deceptiveness of people, and some of you are over this ex person. This could be somebody that basically is not trying to level up or grow as an individual, so they stuck. So I do feel like you're it may not just be you being deceptive because you don't want to be truthful with this person. It's more so you're trying to figure out what this person actually do really want from you. If you haven't already, if you are in communications with somebody new, Spirit is asking you to trust this process. This may actually be the person you calling in that is a soulmate. You can have a twin flame and a soulmate. That's a must. We got many soulmates. And it's not a fact that everybody in his lifetime is going to choose to be with a twin flame. Everybody have a freedom of choice. So maybe your masculine is still choosing the lifestyle of not being committed and being honest with you and settling down, but they still want their cake and eat it too type of lifestyle. I feel like some of you are attracting somebody new, but you really have to dismiss this energy first. And I'm not saying you're not gonna get rid of your masculine. That's we all know that's not never gonna happen, right? Because even if you get rid of them physically, you still gonna keep them energetically. So you got codependencies in past life relationship. Maybe you're still codependent on this past life relationship for some of you. Um, Other than that, this may be a past life relationship. A person may that you was with in the past, they have a codependency on you, and you need to release them because you are calling in your soulmate. I hear some of you are screaming at everyone like, "I just want my soulmate. I just want the person that get me. I just want the person that's gonna talk to me. I just want the person that's gonna love me for who I am, and they genuinely gonna respect me and honor me and give me that love life that I genuinely know I deserve." All right, let's get some confirmations because this is getting good. This is getting good. Again, take what resonates, leave what does not. And this is a Twin Flame Collective energy reading. Um, like I said, do not make yourself fit in a twin flame relationship if you are not in one because it's not easy. Anybody that's on a twin flame relationship will tell you. Be safe and be unaware because if you start being aware of what journey you on, oh my God, it's just yeah. It's just slap me dead, please, because that yeah. um, let's see. So why is release your ex here for the Twin Flame Collective? Why is release your ex here? Okay, all right. So I'm actually gonna take it the way it came out. Booyah! So when you start to release your ex, right? Spirit is saying if you start to take the process, excuse me, y'all. You take the process, you do what you gotta do, you release that person that is not helping to help you vibrate in a higher level, that person that really don't give two fucks about you, the person that showed you that you could kiss their ass 1,000 times, you still just keep lusting and wanting that person in your life. But there's a transformation that's gonna happen. When you start to release this person, I feel like some of you are holding back on your blessings by holding on to this person. But when you start to let this ex go, whether you're a masculine or a feminine, and I think I'm going to actually do a karmic reading if I have any time today. If not, I will be back tomorrow and I will do a karmic reading because I haven't did one in a long time. And a lot of counterparts is actually still in a karmic relationship and don't know if it's really a karmic relationship. But the energy reading usually will pinpoint, and if you resonate with it, you'll understand. So I do feel like Spirit said when you stop allowing this person to keep walking in and out of your life and being there when they want to and loving you when they want to, XYZ, you will actually start to change. And I do feel like some of you are going through a transformation. This is why you feel like more than ever you need to actually release the person, because you are still being deceptive in your current situation if you are moving forward from a karmic situation, and it's not helping you to evolve. It's not helping you to go towards your happiness. I do feel like some of you are not communicating it. You're not communicating this with this person. And I do feel like this is for somebody that may still be dealing with a karmic relationship or a masculine that is still in the low vibration. By you not being okay, it's like you don't want to leave. You don't want to leave this person, but you have to leave this person because you're not. This is not your place. This is not helping you to go towards the things that you could celebrate or the things that you really love or the actions that you can really take. And I feel like you're not communicating this. There's no messages coming in. I do feel like there may not be some honesty that you're not revealing to another person about how you feel deep inside. So you're really much being deceptive to yourself. Um, on a collective level, you're very much being selfish to yourself. Why is trust here for the masculine and feminine collective? Yes, you got the Page of Wands, right? It may be shortcoming, like I said. Some of the stuff that you guys are going through that's trying to take you off of your journey and making you feel like you can't love again or there's nobody else out there for you. Spirit said you gotta stand. It may be baby steps, but you gotta take the effort in order for the things to start manifesting. You gotta start having trust in your own decisions and how you feel about things. You've been through certain situations that already gave you the lessons you need, so you would never accept that same type of energy in your life again. But I do feel like now it's just you taking baby steps towards trusting yourself, and then you'll be able to trust your other person. If you are not with your counterpart, I do believe that this person is coming in. And let's see why is new love here. Hey, look at that. Look at this. Anybody that know what this card means, that means your new love is your soulmate. That person that's coming in, this is why spirit needs you to actually not be afflicted or feel some type of way when it come down to your past relationships and stuff. You're supposed to actually acknowledge it and thank it for the lessons that it taught you. Don't show no grief. Don't show no anxiety about it. You just let it be. Like, because obviously you know that it wasn't for you. So ain't no harm done. It didn't take you off your shit. And then when you start to not being able to open up or trust yourself when it come down to love again, guess what you just did? You gave into the satisfaction of your past. You gave into the satisfaction of your past. All right. So why is codependency here for the feminine? So a lot of you don't understand your independence, right? You're so codependent on not being independent for some of you. For some of you, you're so focused on not seeming independent, but you are independent. It's like you wanna. This is the codependency. We are in a time, and I can honestly say that because I deal with a lot of clients, and some of the men come to me and they say, "Oh, we don't got nothing against the independency thing that a woman does, but what we got a problem with is acting like we're not needed or wanted in a home." And from my survey of men, which I am going to be doing a podcast, like I said, with a man tomorrow, and we're going to earn some of this stuff out. So if you haven't already, make sure you go like, subscribe, and share to that Mentally Dear for You podcast on YouTube, and you go on Spotify, you find us, because my guest tomorrow and me, we're going to hit some buttons when it comes down to masculine and feminine and respecting each other, and the women not feeling so independent at times because we don't want to make the masculine feel like they underrated or they're not able to be in our corner. And I think we throw that stuff up in the air so bad that we make our we make our like the other person feel like they not shit, like they can't do nothing for us. We leave no room to breathe type energy. So I do feel like you're so codependent on not making yourself feel like you're overly independent because you don't want to make the next person feel like, oh, I don't need you or whatever. So I do feel like you going within with a lot of this, like you're starting to actually go and shut down, because I do feel like if you haven't already, somebody had explained this to somebody. I don't know who this is for, but they said the reason why they feel the way they feel about you is because you make them feel like you don't need them or they can't do shit for you. So I feel like this actually triggered you and it's making you go within and you starting to self reflect on the times when you have made people feel like they can't do nothing for you, or the only thing they can actually do. I don't know. Oh God. For some feminine, I hear the word. Only thing you can give me is dick and money. Like I don't know who said that, but okay. I can hear dick and money. Like, and for some masculine, it's like the only thing a female can give me is sex. But the truth is, that'll be a lie because we need each other. Like, if you think about it, I could give 1,000 reasons why a woman is needed in a man's life, and I could give 1,000 reasons why a man is needed in a woman's life. But I do feel like whoever you are, this person or people that been saying this, and I feel like this is not just one person. It's not you need to knock this down, but you don't want your soulmate to come in and then this person to be like, oh, well, you don't need me. So then they go to the needy bitches. So this is where I feel like some of you are trying to act needy because you don't want that person, like you like this person, you love this person, you're just very independent about yourself, even if you're a masculine. But you just you're codependent on yourself. It's like you don't need nobody. Because I do feel like this is a trauma thing that a lot of us deal with because we have needed people in the past. We have asked for help in the past. And these people actually did not give a fuck. Or they talked about us after. So why is the past life relationship here for the divine counterpart? Oh, it's a confirmation. It is your twin flame relationship, your soulmate connection. Who you could be dealing with a soulmate or a twin flame, whoever it is. This person is a part of your past life. This person does have something to do with your past life energy. If y'all believe in it or not, I do believe in reincarnation. Sometimes we got some past karma that we come into this lifetime to come and try to fix. That's what the generational curses come from and all this other stuff. But I do see the lover's card is here. So this is letting me know this is an ordained by spirit relationship. This person and you is who y'all are. So I do feel like you may have a new person, right? One of you are dealing with your soulmate. And then if you don't got your soulmate in front of you now, you're calling this person in. But you still have this past life relationship that needs to be healed. So or this past relationship that needs to be healed. But this is a twin flame connection. And I'm going to tell you, if you need to still heal your twin flame connection and you're trying to move forward, baby, your masculine or your feminine going to keep resurfacing back around over and over again. I promise you. Why is calling in your soulmate here for the collective? Why is calling in your soulmate here? Can I get a confirmation, Spirit? What other messages do you have for the twin flame collective? Not taking a leap of faith. Some of you are so stuck in fear that you're not going to take a leap of faith with your soulmate, the person that you're calling in. Even if, I'm going to say this, some of you may be dealing with a masculine, right? That you can't accept that that person is really your masculine. That person won't disappear or walk away from your life or, none of that. So what Spirit is trying to teach you is stop being a runner, because that person is going to stop being a chaser eventually, and then you're going to run into somebody that's going to be a karmic, and you're going to be sadly fucking mistaken. So I do feel like this leap of faith, the Fool card in reverse means you're afraid to take a leap of faith. You're not going to take a leap of faith when it comes down to this soulmate connection. But Spirit said that is not what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to close yourself off from your possibilities. And this is only because what you've been through in the past, maybe this person that did resurface back up in your life is your divine masculine. But in the past, this person was deceptive. They lacked communication. They didn't know how to talk to you. They was like basically not changing. But this is showing that this person is probably canceling this ex relationship or this past relationship or this past energy that they were still holding on to. Some people went through a transformation and started healing. So I do feel like as we go along, the new person can be actually the same person. It can actually be your divine masculine who is coming back in a renewed way. And because you're still so codependent, and I think this is a trauma thing because what you've been through in the past, even if you did accept this person back in your life, I feel like some of you may be making this person drag a little. Like, oh, I don't need you. Or maybe this person in the past was a person that did for you and then brought it up all the time. And this is all because we was all dealing with low vibrational energies at some time. But these past 3 years, I think a lot of us on a collective level have grown and we exceeded certain expectations that we had on ourselves, like maturity wise, when it come down to love, or some of us ran through so much shit when it came down to relationships that we are really realizing, like, yo, the best person out of everybody I know with, I really love this person. So this could really be what the divine masculine or the divine feminine is going through, and this is on a collective. But because of your past, you're afraid to keep going forward with this person or take this leap of faith with this person that you actually ask spirit for and spirit delivered upon request. Okay, so I'm gonna actually take these cards and give y'all some lessons, a soul lesson. What lessons did spirit want you guys to know when it come down to this relationship with your divine counterpart, or for you guys in individuality? What lessons do spirit want you to know? Can I get 4 cards? Mm, you got change. People is entitled to changing. I'm gonna tell you that now, and that's crazy because it coincides with the death card. This person may maybe in the past, right? You may have dealt with this person. This person had an ex that was lingering, and your whole objective was you got to terminate this relationship and before we can move forward. So I do feel like some of you may be dealing with a masculine that is actually trying to basically end this situation completely so they can move forward and they can transform, because it's, I feel like some of them feel like this is hindering them from changing or becoming a better person. And since I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So even if in the past, if this person, you told this person to dismiss the other party, so that way you guys can move forward, I want to condone this person because they are actually doing a job. So change is required in order for things to move forward. And I do feel like this person is starting to see that and they starting to change. The second card that just came out is growth. Growth says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So some of you maybe, like I said, you're going through a transformation. You starting to understand yourself better. You starting to know your energy when you put energy out and how you're going to reciprocate that energy coming back to you. So I applaud you. Can I get another card? You got regret. Regret. It says, I know that I cannot change the past. So even if you're a person that's still holding on to the past, I see this in 2 ways. If you are the person that's still holding on to the energy of the past from you and this person came back renewed and they came back as a better person and they meaning what they say and they trying, you got to give them a chance because it may just be baby steps, but this person is a part of your alignment. And maybe this is what your test is during this connection is to have patience, not just with this person, but with yourself. You got to be patient with yourself before you can be patient with anybody else. So you can't regret the past. You can't, if you take this person back in your life, you cannot regret the past. You can't keep dwelling on the past. Ooh, there we go. Then you got denial. It says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with an insight of awareness. Become very aware of what you fear. And I do feel like a lot of you, this is where that independence is coming in at, and oh, I cannot stop being independent type energy. because you have to become aware of what triggered you in the past. One thing I'm gonna say, and I don't know who this for, but Spirit said you need to speak up. You need to just tell that person, but do it in a from a heart like manner, like where it's not too heavy or too burdening on a person and say, "Oh well, you." Just be honest. Say, listen, I've been affected in the past by what went down with us. I just think that we need to take our time. I need a little bit of patience with myself so I can have patience with you. And I'm gonna actually take one more card. Oh, well, I'll take two. So you got indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. With this, I do feel like some of you may be using your intuition, but then what is the truth when it comes to fear-based thinking? Fear-based thinking actually can put you back into a situation you came up out of and you were supposed to heal from. Then you got perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Like I said, you have to keep moving forward. You got to know if you and this person get back together. I don't know who this is for. If you are getting back with your masculine after a hurtful past, listen, I'm going to start talking about the twin flame journey. I'm going to start talking about all this stuff because I can't tell y'all something that I ain't been through. I'm going to tell you that now. The hurtfulness that you may have felt from this person, you shouldn't regret it because I guarantee you understand it now. You understand your trigger. Before, you probably used to be, when we was younger, we didn't pay attention to what really affected us emotionally. We always was told to just look over things and, oh, it's gonna be all right. Pick up your big girl drawers. Oh, it's another motherfucker out there for you. But people never actually sit and tell you how it really feel when you really genuinely have a connection, because a lot of people don't have a genuine connection out here. Most people is out here fucking and lusting. That's it. There's no emotions attached. But when you're on a twin flame journey for the masculine and the feminine, this is something new because this is something that the world told us not to have was emotions for another person. But when you are on this twin flame journey, you can't help the emotions that you really do have. So I do say you got to stop looking to the world for your answers when it come down to these connections. I had to learn that you can't go to your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your aunts, your uncles. Only ones you can go to is those that is on this journey that understand, and it's with no judgment, because we all go through this energy with the twin flame collective. I didn't say collection. Yes, I did. We go through this thing with the twin flame collective where we think that everybody will be happy and joyous for the feelings that you have for this other person. But their job in this world is to actually keep us from going forward, down to every karmic that you deal with. If you're masculine or you're feminine dealing with a karmic, those people are set in place on our soul path in order to keep you from your promise. Because when you and your divine masculine or your divine feminine get together and you're actually aligned with your other half, do you know what magic that is? You see how them stars just lit up behind me? That's how exactly the magic starts to form between you and that person. You see all these colors that's starting to build, the blue, the red, the green, and look, they like floating now. This is telling me your voice will get a little bit stronger. Your actions will become a little bit stronger. Your heart is a little bit stronger. Green, red, and blue. Throat chakra, heart chakra, and root chakra. All in one mix. And do you see a little bit of purple? So that also means third eye chakra. Pay attention. This connection is deeper than what a lot of people want to accept. It changes you, it changes the other person. It teaches you about not being of this world and basically our relationship of what this world is like. Guys, we definitely gonna start digging deep in the twin flame journey. I am going to be discussing it on a podcast soon. So if you I'm gonna tell you now, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to Mentally There For You podcast on YouTube. And well, actually it's the number 4. Don't get it mixed up. It's Mentally There, number 4 with YOU. Mentally There For You podcast is on YouTube. We on Spotify, we on everything. Some of these readings will be up there. If I do, and also if you would like to get a live reading done by me on the podcast, I have a segment on Fridays. It's called Tarot Time Fridays, and I do a reading of your choice. Whatever reading you want to get, you get it for free, and it will be broadcast. I will let you know the air date. but you have to at least book a week in advance because in case somebody else booked already, I will be going by a list. So it will be a waiting list if the list is already full. Right now we still taking people on for April and start in May. So then that way I can get you guys lined up. We can get the flyers out there. If you want people to tune in, a specific people to tune in, you can share it to them. Guys, I want to say thank you for watching. Again, if you would like to donate to my YouTube channel, to me in general with these readings, you could Cash App Queensy's Readings, and to book a reading, you can email me at queensiesreadings@gmail.com, and I will email you back my time slots. You also can get an in-person reading now. I am no longer in. I'll do video readings and so on. Also, let's see, because I didn't even get to upload the video. Hold on, y'all. I might be able to do it from the other phone. But okay. But if you would like to send in a 30 to 90-second video explaining about your review on my readings, whether you got a personal reading done by me or you just a person that watched my live readings or you heard me on Bigo or wherever you heard me at, and you just want to leave a comment, you can actually send in a video or you can go onto my like page and you can put it on the like page or review. What else? I want to thank you for watching, and please stay cute and keep it cute, baby. Keep it sweet. Y'all have a good one. This is Queen Z, and I am out.